Hello, and welcome to Shane's Microscope. I'm Shane, and this is my microscope. Let's take a peek. As I record this, dandelions are currently in season. Some people consider these to be a weed, but that's in the eye of the beholder. In any case, they have a really interesting stalk, technically a pedicel, so I decided I was going to take a thin slice of that and see what it looked like. Oh, it looks like it folded over. Well, even better. Now we can investigate it from two angles. We can look at it from the outside and as a cross section. So, like I said, this is the pedicel of the flower, and that comes from the Latin pedis, for foot. Zoomed in, we can see we've definitely got some distinct regions here. We've got an epidermis on the outside, that's the left, and then just inside of that, we've got some very small, densely packed cells, which transition into some larger cells, and then some vascular bundles. Those cells look really interesting. I'm not exactly sure what the technical terms are for each of the layers here in the dandelion pedicel. It's kind of an odd plant structure, because the pedicel is just sort of basically like a balloon or a hollow tube. Oh, check out those tracheids there in that vascular tissue. Those look neat. Well, anyhow, like I was saying, I may not know the precise terms for each of these layers, but they're still really interesting to look at. I think it's interesting that here with these outer cells, it seems like there's a lot of fused wall material. And those tracheids have an interesting structure to them. Alright, well, let's have a look at some of this material from the outside view so we can see it lengthwise. We can see those long strips of vascular tissue in there. They definitely stand out, backlit by the light source. Oh, check that out. Looks like the tracheids have a sort of slinky support structure in there. Neat. If you recall, we've seen similar structures in some of the other plants that we've looked at, but this is the best sideways view of them we've had. That looks really cool. They really do make me think of telephone cables or something, from the old indoor handsets. Alright, well, that was pretty neat. I really wanted to have a look at what goes on in one of those dandelion stems, and I appreciate you checking it out with me. Alright, well, I think we'll leave it there for the day. Thanks for having a look with me. Until next time, keep on peeking.